The Chase from Moby-Dick by Herman Melville. Narrated by Ant Richards. Moby-Dick. Melville's exciting sea tale relates the adventures of the Pequod, a Nantucket whaler in pursuit of the great white whale, Moby-Dick, the terror of the sea. Ahab, the captain of the Pequod, a grim and grizzled old fellow, was half crazy with rage against the monster, who in a previous voyage had shorn off his leg at the knee. On each side of the Pequod's deck, an auger hole was bored, where the skipper could steady his artificial leg of whale ivory. At the beginning of the voyage, Ahab nailed to the mast a Spanish gold doubloon, promising it to the man who should raise a white-headed whale with a wrinkled brow and crooked jaw, with 3 harpoon holes punctured in the starboard fluke. Ahab's 3 mates, Starbuck, Stubb, and Flask, were Nantucket whalers, but the rest of the crew obeying this crazy captain was a miscellaneous collection of half-savages. 3 chief harpooners were Tashtigo, an American Indian, Daggoo, a gigantic coal-black Negro, and Fedallah, a mysterious East Indian. The Pequod sailed from Nantucket, rounding Cape Horn to the Pacific, where Captain Ahab expected to meet his enemy somewhere in his favourite feeding grounds along the equator. They killed many whales and had many wild adventures, but they were continually on the watch for Moby-Dick, and sought tidings of the monster from every ship they met. Gradually, the news became more definite and recent, until they met a whaler which on the previous day had encountered the great white whale, losing 5 good men thereby. Immediately, Captain Ahab became wild with excitement, and ordered everyone to keep constant lookout. The story of the chase begins at this point. The Chase from Moby-Dick by Herman Melville. That night in the mid-watch, when the old man, as his wont at intervals, stepped forth from the scuttle in which he leaned and went to his pivot-hole, he suddenly thrust out his face fiercely, snuffing up the sea air as a sagacious ship's dog will, in drawing nigh to some barbarous isle. He declared that a whale must be near. Soon that peculiar odour, sometimes to a great distance, given forth.
Sample complete. Ready to continue?